Hello everybody, welcome back. I think this is the last day at the old market. I'm not going to fill the market because, you know, when you hire a community centre, you hire it for the open spaces. So I'm not going to add a huge amount. I have discovered something interesting though. I have discovered something interesting. Now, I was looking at the flowers because I was thinking I just want to put a couple of little flowers around outside the bushes out here. And can you see this? It brings up this function. So if I place it, all right, you can see I put some little pink ones around there for now. But if you press Alt, it gives you all the variations on that particular flower if there are variations. So for example, we can scroll through from the tiniest one, well, to the biggest one, which is actually pretty cool. So I thought you'd like to know that because I didn't know that was a thing now. I mean, they've messed up the game so badly in some ways, and then they've put interesting things in that nobody knows about. I'm not going to use it now. I just wanted to show it to you. I just want to throw, you know, someone's tried to do a little bit of gardening here. Haven't accomplished a huge amount, but they're busy. And just a few flowers in the front. I've put some bins out. I've put some more lights. You can see down there, there's a light by the bin and they go all the way across. I don't know about these. I like them, but maybe we need to change the color of them. Let's just get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Maybe keep the stripes, maybe just change the color. And the one good thing about this is they've actually given us the colors right here. So if we click on that, I wouldn't mind a fairly neutral color. That's better. And then if we go to that, maybe a navy blue. Okay, close. And then maybe this should be either a, no, even that's not. Am I imagining it, or have these colors faded dramatically? Because there's something weird going on there. That's terrible. Okay, let's just go with these and make it dark. There we go. This is a yellow's not too bad. Maybe let's go back to a slightly darker and more rich color. Let's do that and see what that looks like. It's too yellow. Needs to be more orange. More. That one. Let me know what you think. All right, so why am I doing that again? All right, so let's copy that and put it onto all of these here. We've only got 4. There we go. So, as I say, community center, got some bins outside. What we should do is maybe put a note. Should we put a notice board outside? Maybe not. let's put that inside. I have put a tree there, a couple of benches, some more bins. I just want to steal one more of these shrubs, and just pop it here. I say it's not a case of, there we go. Just so it looks like they're trying. I don't want to put them there because obviously you're going to have people around the pool. The only thing I want to add, which is going, I don't know if this is going to work, okay, is we know that this is how wide? 4. Okay, let's see. Where is the center point of this pool? Okay, 12 meters. So we're looking at 6 meters. There's 6 meters. We don't know how tall it is. We're going to have to figure it out. Let's see. How high did I make this? 4. I might have to move the light. Can we please go up? Thank you. Actually, I might have. Dang it, hold on. We have got space here. We're going to have to move it back one. I have a picture in my head. Just bear with me here. There we go. Take this down. Oh, I don't think I put the sounds back on. I was recording my build for, well, I'm trying very hard to get a build going for the competition. It's complicated. I'm not sure. Let's put it that way. What I saw in my head when I saw the pool is not quite what we are expected to do. So it's complicated. I think I put the paint inside so we can paint this. This is like a lifesaver. For the lifeguard, so that he can actually stand there. Okay, that's that. Did I put blue paint in here? Because if you've got children swimming, as you know, why am I doing that? Thank you. They are going to end up needing rescue at some stage in their lives, or an eye on them at the very least. So we've got a lifesaver chair. I'm not going to get behind this, am I? Oh well, it is what it is. I want that. Yeah, let's make it. Can I please paint this? Thank you. Did I paint the wall? No, I didn't. Here, this is going to be complicated. So let's take that. Can I please duplicate? Thank you. Can I? Did I? I want want to see if I can get it on the front and we can still climb on it. We might have to... Can't really have a lifesaver bench. Ugh, I hate this thing. Okay, if I put it there, can I climb up it? Yes, I can. Okay. That's all I need. Now I need a stool or a chair or something that we can pop up top there. Is that pushing my luck? Yep. Just have to line it up properly here. Not that. Come on. Better. Okay. So it's weird, but it should work. And you can sit. Can I? Can I sit? There we go. And you can see all the little ones in the swimming pool and everything that's happening. Awesome. Okay, I'm happy with that. Do we have... Just move the paint. They didn't give us a light ring. One of those things. No. Suppose we could use that. But it keeps the... It's fine. We'll just use that. Yes, it will sit on the side. Yay. In the event of emergency, you'll be fine because we got our trusty lifeguard here. Okay. Now, the sad thing about this whole thing is it doesn't float. It sits on the wall. It sits on the floor. But it doesn't float on the pool. Come on. Sorry, I'm just bouncing. It'll sit on the side of the pool. Oh, I've got that thing there. It'll not sit there either. Dang it. But it won't sit on the water. And that is just sad. Guys, the whole point of a floaty thing is to be able to float on the water. Please, help. Okay, I've had my rant now. Let me sell the paint. We don't need it for anything. We've got this all-purpose fancy stuff, so we'll take that inside. And then you'll see I have... Oh, when I came in, the lights were not on the floor anymore. But I did put 2 more lights because these lights are useless. They are truly useless. And then we need to put a stool for the piano. Thinking something like this and probably like that. You know, it's a community centre. You're not going to get pretty padding And I've got a couple of chairs around here. They sort of lined up. And we don't have folding tables. But that was my thought, is if we, the outdoor tables, we don't have, do we? We've got fancy stuff like fire pits, but we don't have folding table. No. Alright, so we're just going to have to go with a dining room table. It looks like it could probably fold. It's a little fancy. That would work because you can imagine the legs folding under. So let's do, we would probably have a sort of metal leg, and then this would definitely be plastic, and it would probably be in a sort of either a blue, something like that, sort of like it's been standing in the sun and it's a little faded. My thought process. I was going to put some little stalls in here, but I don't think we need that. What I'd like to have done is have sort of these stacked against the wall and some of these chairs stacked, but they don't stack. You can't stack the chairs, which is unfortunate. Oh, and the other thing, I realized, actually, you know what? Let's get another one of these tables and put it right out here, because that's going to be useful. In fact, let's put 2 here, like that. What is that? Is that rubbish? It is. Wow. Okay. When the people are busy in the kitchen and someone's out here and they can like dish up and all the rest. I think we need a few more of these chairs. Don't sell it, please. Let's just get a few more of these chairs sort of like tucked in. I remember my son was in the Cubs and the hall that they used was something similar to this. And there was a little kitchen in the back. And it was open. And, if people wanted to use the hall, they would rent it and then hire tables and chairs and all the rest of it. So I think that's pretty good. What I was going to say is, when we did the coffee shop, we couldn't sell the house or the property unless we had a shower. So what I've done is I've built a little bathroom here for the staff who live here, work here. And there's a shower. So exactly the sort of stuff you would see in the other bathroom. Same tiles, same basin. The mirror's terribly off balance. Not lined up in any way, shape or form. And I put a shower in. So that. And of course, they brought their own towel from home. So it matches nothing here. The same people who put a Persian carpet in the office. Oh, I wanted to do a board out here so that you could actually see forthcoming events. I think I'm going to put it right by the front door here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for stationery. There you go. Nice big one. Another one on this side. For forthcoming events, bookings, lost cats. We don't have any lost cat posters, do we? Anatomy. Human spine. Let's do muscle groups. You never know. Someone might have workout classes in here. Oh, we need some speakers. Do we need speakers? No, they're probably going to go missing. Sorry, I live in South Africa, so everything goes missing. You don't leave stuff like that in a hole. But you know, sorry, I'm looking for, is there anything that we can just throw? Yeah, just so. Maybe advertise football. Movie posters, maybe. It's huge. Okay, let's pop it here. Ooh, that's also huge. Let's pop it on the other side here then. There we go. I think that's a flyer. Yes, it is. We can pop one over on this side too. And that's basically it. Do we have anything in the pictures? I suppose we could put some old photos up. Sort of. Hello? No, not that one. That one. Okay, this is a problem again. Can you see this? How about that would work? Come on, I know you can fit somewhere. Seriously. Let's do stationery instead. Congratulations card or whatever, and then just like notes. Here's the paper. Don't want the contract. Over. There we go. And then the sticky note. I don't think you can get much on the sticky note. So I think I would like the carpet. Oh, but we can't get much on the carpet either. Dang it. Alright. So what do you think about the large, empty, but efficient community center? I'm sure they have markets here that they hold on a... I'm looking for any random stuff that I've got here. I've left the ladder here. I've left the lawnmower outside. We will keep that stuff. We're not going to get rid of it. Maybe put a shelf up here. Just one of these. So that they can put random items on it if needs be. And then walking around, driveway here. Oh, should we park a car here? Will the car fit? Ooh, can we get the vehicle? Where is the vehicle? Ah, there is the vehicle. Okay. I'm not going to mess. I'm not going to mess with the colors. I'm just going to see if it'll fit down here. Okay, it fits here. Doesn't fit past the shrubs. Okay, that's fine. The admin can park there. Who looks after the place? And then at a push, you could probably squeeze down and fit a few more cars here if you needed to. We got the bin. And nothing fancy. The lawnmower is just stacked back here. And the big bin for the kitchen. So should we try and sell this and actually see what we get for it? Our lifeguard station. Should we reinforce that, or do you think that's just perfect? I don't know. Let's put it on auction. Sell house. Okay, so we bought it for $327. We sold a bunch of items and we have spent over $120,000 renovating it. Let's put it up for auction and see what we can get. Probably not a huge... Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, 7? That's more than double. And all we did was throw a pool in. I like it. So our winning bid is 779,900. We don't even have a bed in the place. But we got a shower. So we make a profit of 363,701. I'm going to sell this puppy. Awesome. It hasn't changed that much, as you can see. It's just a cleaner. We have a stage. We have 3 toilets, a shower, and a kitchen. And a car. Continue. So where to from here? I've got a whole bunch of videos with my build that I've been doing. Let's just go pop into the house and say hi. Let me go to my sandbox builds and you can have a look. Okay, this is the summer smash. Summer smash. Okay. So edit property. This is based on an image of a house that I saw. It was built in Costa Rica, and it had this amazing pool that didn't look like this at all. And yes, the house is like really basic. But what I've tried to do is I've tried to keep the pool exactly as it is. The only thing I've changed is I've taken the palms and stuff out of there and put just regular, well, the banana trees and the coconut trees out and just put in regular palms and a thing. I've also put steps in there. I don't know. We've got, let's land. We've got a fountain here. We've got stairs up here. And in fact, funny story, I was watching Renovate start with his house for the competition. And he also used the brush concrete to define between the actual pool structure and what he was building. So we have stairs that actually come, look at that. I mean, wouldn't you like to just sit here with a glass of wine and chill? I also put it on the island. And this is where we are right now. Ignore the door there. This is still the patio. This is literally a patio area. There are no doors on this area, but there is a ceiling. So this is the dining area. Interesting wall there. And that's it. These are the doors that you would slide closed when you go into the house. And that's the house so far. If you come down the stairs here, you will have another area of the property. This will be a whole suite over here, and there will be stairs going up onto the roof. So I'm trying. I'm getting there. It's just I'm not as inspired as I usually am, which is sad. But I think it's not the build, it's the me. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. I don't know if I want to keep the house white. I don't know even if we're allowed to change the surface of the pool. So I really don't like these tiles. I don't know. We shall see. That is basically where I am at the moment. I've done the patio. That's it. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'd love your feedback. I'd love you to let me know if this is going to work or what you think we should do with it. Next week, I think we're going to have to spend some serious time here and do some serious work. You can see I even have like a pillow over there. This will be a kitchen on this side. So we will have an inside-outside type kitchen. It will have the kitchen for this area, and then there will be a full kitchen behind here. And then behind that, obviously, all the other rooms. And upstairs will be the family rooms. I don't know. Do we want this to be an adult party, a summer splash party? I'm feeling a bit flat because none of the stuff they gave us for the pool floats. And that is just wrong. So, I don't know. I might just build this and just not upload it. as part of the competition because I really love this house. I don't know. I'm having existential floating crisis. It's the toys don't float. This doesn't float. That doesn't float. That doesn't float. It doesn't float. So that's just frustrating. And it was pointed out to me by Moving Target, one of my subscribers, that even if you place this on the water like that, so it floats in inverted commas, if you go to the property test, it doesn't float anymore. So yeah, so it's floating when I use the sandbox edit property, but it's not floating when you play the game. So on that note, maybe just send messages to the devs and get them to fix it before this competition is actually due on the 31st of August. Maybe I must just make this an adult party and have a couple of wine bottles at the bottom of the pool. We can do that because the wine won't float either. The only thing I haven't tested is the rubber ducky. Nope, the duck doesn't. Oh. Okay, if we... Yes, I know. Now I'm like just... Where's that cauldron? Did I scroll right past it? Rubber ducky. Oh. Oh. Okay. Guys. Why? I'm confused as all heck. Alright, nope, no water there. So I don't know. The duck floats on the cauldron. Does it float on the old pool? Don't even know where the old pool is. Nope. We know it doesn't float on this because we had to move them all. Where did I put it? Okay. The only thing the duck floats on is the cauldron. Seriously? I am speechless. Sorry, I am performing tests of the octopus floats on the cauldron. So does the pufferfish. And so does the turtle. Ain't that interesting? I'm guessing the beach ball doesn't fit on the cauldron and doesn't float in the pool. Nope. Well, Okay, that doesn't float on the cauldron. Okay. No, I got it. I got a text. So all these little toys will float on the cauldron, but will not float in the swimming pool. Just FYI. And on that note, I am going to love and leave you. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, please subscribe. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.